Hey guys, it's me again, Beer Noob, and you probably wondered where I've been. And if you look at my channel, all of the videos that I spent for 1 year, I think I had 100, I think it was about 100, are gone. And this is probably a lesson for all of you. Someone, I think, the only thing I can think of is someone hacked into my account on YouTube and closed it. And when you close your account on YouTube, all the videos are gone. So I went in one time and I couldn't log in, so I emailed YouTube. They said my account was closed, and I said, no, it's not. I didn't do it. And they regenerated my account, but all the videos were gone. So all that work, like the pumpkin ales, I was really hoping, wow, this year, the pumpkin ales from a year ago, people can watch again. So it looks like, unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm gonna have to go through and kind of do all the pumpkin ales again. So I'm kind of kickstart this channel. I have over 500 subscribers, so thanks to all of you who are watching. And I'm going to restart the channel, do something a little different. This is the first thing. I'm playing around with lighting, and I don't have a studio, but in my apartment I kind of have lights here, and I have a backlight to kind of give that infinite white. Remember on the Matrix? I'm just playing around with some things. Let me know what you think about this. Is it too studio, or do you like it? So anyway, let's get down to the reason why you're probably here to begin with, which is beer reviews. I figured I'd kick off my quote-unquote brand new relaunched channel by doing I call it the King Daddy of the beers, because of the high alcohol content. There are probably other ones out there, but it's the Dogfish Head Worldwide Stout. This thing weighs in at about 18% alcohol by volume, which is huge. A quick story. Sally took me to, we went to Bethany together. This is during the winter. And I went to the Rehoboth. We stopped in Rehoboth and sat at the Dogfish Head restaurant. And at the restaurant, I had a Worldwide Stout. Never had one before. I thought it was delicious. So I had two more. Total of 3 Worldwide Stouts in about, I don't know, an hour and a half or so. And I just want to say that 18% alcohol times 3 in an hour and a half, it was not a pretty night. So anyway, here is the Dogfish Head Worldwide Stout. My brother Jonathan gave this to me for watching his dog. He gave me 4 of these. So considering that these things come between 10 and 12 bucks a bottle, thanks, John. So hopefully you see this. All right, so as you guys know also, I'm a big Stout fan. So let's go ahead and give this a pour. All right. Not much of a head. Of course, I could be pouring it awful too. So not much of a head at all. The one thing about the studio is I can hold it up to the lights here. It's pitch black. It's a pitch black in the glass. However, there's a slight bit of red at the bottom. Just ever so slightly when I hold it up to the light that's right here. If I look straight at the camera, it's more brown towards the bottom, but else it's kind of a thick black. I mean, you can tell it's a traditional stout. So there it is right there. And again, kind of towards the edges, I'm getting a little bit of red, but for the most part, it's black. The head, not too spectacular. Maybe it was my pour, but it looks, again, it's got that traditional, what I call traditional stout, where the head looks like espresso. When you have a cappuccino or espresso, it's got that light brown rim around it. It's almost done in terms of the head. So let's go ahead and smell this. First thing I pick up, I get that sour. The first thing I get is a sour smell to it, followed by heavy alcohol, a lot of alcohol, and which isn't. I mean, to be honest, actually, it's well disguised considering that it's 18% alcohol, but it's definitely there. It's definitely pungent from the alcohol side. Though I've smelled beers with a lot higher alcohol volume, and they smell more like alcohol. So this is pretty well hidden. Definitely getting kind of like that toffee, like a sweet toffee undertones. There's definitely that chocolate, it smells like a sweeter beer, but there's kind of a sour hint to it as well. Just that little bit of sourness. Yeah, it's kind of like toffee, raisins, those darker fruits, sweet smelling. I'm surprised I'm not picking up much coffee. More of it's kind of like that chocolate and raisins, dates, toffee, that kind of smell to it. So 18% alcohol. Let's give Worldwide Stout a taste test. This is one beer you can't guzzle. Let me tell you. Okay, the first thing I'm getting, which isn't surprising, is the alcohol. I sometimes drink whiskey. This is reminiscent. You get a little bit of the burn. It kind of coats the tongue, goes down, feels warm going down. So the alcohol is pretty thick in here, and which 18% you'd expect that. It's kind of got a warming quality. That it's a very, I guess right away I'm getting that chocolate. I get like that chocolate that kind of coats the tongue. It's sweet. It's a sweeter stout. Picking up a little bit of the coffee actually. In the slight, yeah, actually I'm picking up a lot of the chocolate going down and some of the coffee as well. But the thing is, it's got a nice balance to it because it's very sweet, but it's just got a hint of bitterness just so you know it's there. And it's more or less not like a hoppy bitterness, but it's more like a, cocoa without sugar is kind of bitter to a certain extent. Coffee can be bitter as well, and it has that tone to it. So it's a nice sweet chocolate, sweeter coffee flavor, that coffee flavor that you get, but it's also got that bitterness. Yeah, a lot of almost like a candy quality to it. It's sweet. I mean, if you try this, it is pretty sweet. It's got a candy quality to it. It's almost eating like toffee, maybe sweet licorice, toffee, that kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. It's good. I really like this beer. This is something that you treasure. This is something that you sip while you're watching a 2 or 3 hour movie. This is something that if you're at a restaurant and you're going to have conversation, this is what you would drink throughout the entire evening. Maybe 2 if it was a 6 hour affair. But for the most part, this is a really excellent beer. I'm biased because I like stouts. So I kind of give stouts a little bit more of an edge. But I would say I would give this a solid 5 bottles. The one thing I was caution though is, do I think it's worth $10 a bottle? The answer is no. I don't think it is, because I can go and get Stone's Imperial Stout, which I absolutely love. It tastes different than this, but I love it. And you can get a 22-ounce bomber, at least last time I actually had one in the fridge, for about $7.50. So I like that one probably just as much as this one. But this one's $10 for a 12-ounce bottle versus $7.50 for a 22-ounce bomber. So I don't know. I would say it's 5 stars based on the taste alone. The taste, it's got that thickness quality to it. It tastes like it's a great stout. I love it. But I don't think, if I didn't get this for a gift, I wouldn't go out and buy $10 a bottle. There's just no way. So that's my review. I give it 5 stars for taste and quality and everything else. Dogfish Head came through with this stout. It's an excellent stout, and I've been waiting to review this. So hopefully the kickoff to my new channel, or relaunch of this same channel, I did it with a big heavy beer, and hopefully you'll see more of these as the as the channel continues to grow and I add more and more and more videos. So anyway guys, happy drinking and take care.